Welcome back, everyone, to week 13, where this week I have two new, two new names added to our portfolio here. Now, the one thing I will say is I was kind of disappointed that Friday happened. I know the portfolio was up, but last week, I titled it Gold Week Part 1. I was hoping we'd get a Gold Week Part 2, but after Friday, uh, went in a bit of a different direction. So without further ado, let's get into this week. So to start with the one returnee, Morris Argonaut Gold, I made a lengthy video about them last week, I believe. Still cheap, I think still early. Gold may have decided to move upwards, but again, I'm still not convinced that we don't see lower gold. I think it would take above another 50, 60, maybe $65 and us to stay there for me to maybe change that theory. But for now, I think this is cheap whether gold goes up or down. So here we are. Next, we have the first new one in a while, and this is one that I've been watching and watching and watching all the way down. And then a few weeks ago, I was planning on putting it, and then it went up like 10, 15% during the week. So then I said, never mind. But now it's back down a little bit. So we have Genco Shipping. Now, it would not surprise me at all if oil went back down into the 40s and low 40s, and then this thing went down even further. I originally thought it was tracking China, but now it looks like it was just tracking oil all along. And so while I remain not bullish on oil yet, and so wouldn't be surprised if it went lower and we got to add on, it takes so long with this thing to build actual positions, and it's pretty cheap now for the cost of ships, etc., that I just figured, hey, maybe we should start. Lastly, for this week, we have Lucara Diamond. Now, they are my favorite company in Africa, as I mentioned before when someone was asking me about uranium, that my favorite Africa-based company was not a uranium one. But Lucara has big diamonds and even bigger dividends, currently yielding almost 7%, which is pretty nice. And plus, I think they have some potential for outside the box upside, and I think they are highly undervalued on multiple metrics. I really like this company. And here's a look at what the portfolio looks like today. It's funny, going through the things this week, I realized that I had two half started, half finished, I guess, videos about some of the names I spoke about this week, and I was even, instead of Argonaut, I was considering by adding the most a terrible, terrible, terrible performing gold stock. But then I remembered I did some calculations and I remembered like there's no point. There's no point in trying to pick the bottom with this terrible, terrible gold stock. Let's just add Argonaut instead. So yeah, that's this week. I hope you enjoyed. I'd love to hear your comments about stuff here. Anything, what are your thoughts? And I'll catch you next week. As always, everyone, please do your own research before making any investment decisions. This channel shall not be liable for any losses incurred from investment decisions made as a result of information obtained on this channel. Good luck with your investments. I'll catch you next time.